Okay, Larissa's coming in. She's actually fun. Okay, guys, we're doing this. Jakob was like,
go for it.
Recording. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Welcome, Larissa. I'm so excited to see you back in Paris. Welcome back. I'm on the mic right now. I'm with my good friend Justin Kent. Chef Justin Kent just opened up a restaurant, second restaurant called Milagro. And though he can't hear you because I'm on the earphones, we're gonna do some pretty crafty stuff. As in, we're gonna find some music, which I spent an hour at 6 o'clock looking for live music. Nothing. It was DJ. So we're gonna attempt to find some live music. A lot of people partying. We're going to show you that. You just see two guys. It's Monday. Do not forget that it's Monday. It's Fête de la Musique. The interest tonight is to support the Yefe Residency's Zvi Residency. Zvi was the name of my dad. It's a strange name. He didn't like it. It means deer. I quite like it. And it was Father's Day yesterday, so it's fitting. It's my birthday today. I don't usually sing that to the lees, and I am only because what I like about this is we can start a tradition. Because midsummer is exactly 6 months from when we did All Lit Up in December, and we saw the city all lit up. Today, midsummer, in the future, hopefully a telethon. So Justin Kent is the telethon today, which is good, which is strong. But in the future, we can go to different cities. Like Stockholm today, we'll be having the midsummer celebration. It's a big deal there. And other parts of Europe will be having the Fête de la Musique. So without further ado, you have no idea where we are. We are excitingly on the tip of the island. The island called Ile de la Cité. We thought we'd start out here. I'm going to unplug. If you want to use the chat room, that's genius. Please do. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting Moontown and Yefe Nof. The selected Zvi residents will be notified in approximately 3 weeks, and we have strong candidates as the finalists for this second year of the Zvi residency. The Zvi residency, as I'll admit, Connor is coming in. The Zvi residency is for authors who are writing in multiple languages. If it's in a language other than English, it should be principally in English, and symbolic language is included. So music is a symbolic language. Welcome back to Paris, Connor. I'm unplugging. I can't hear anybody. Let's do this. Yeah. I have a beer in my hands. I mean, 46 years old today. I can drink a beer, right? All right. Nobody can let us. There's
Hello?
Justin. Looking good. Let's just take him under the sol pleurer. Because when I say the tip of the island, I mean, this used to be like when this was the royal palace on the island. Like, I'm not going to do as much history today, although I enjoy history, of course, as you know. But I'm just going to give you a sense of the city. When this was the royal palace behind us, this would have been the royal gardens. So these guys are rocking out. Moi, j'ai adoré quand vous êtes arrivés avec la musique pour danser. Les gens étaient comme un peu still life, comme mort, comme qu'est-ce qu'on fait. Mais I'm gonna show them. Ça vous dérangeait si vous... Si on...
Non, ouais.
Ils sont aux États-Unis. Ah ouais. Oui, ils sont là pour connaître un peu la France. Nous sommes la France, hein?
Alors.
Merci.
Merci de nous montrer un peu d'esprit. That's the spirit. That's no joke, the spirit, right? I can't do that better. As in multicultural units that are the fundamental parts of Paris. But if you go into the sol pleurer, I can do a little better. Désolé, I'm breaking into a lover's moment here. So that's the Pont des Arts and the Louvre on the right, the Musée de la Monnaie on the left. The Pont des Arts is very well known as being the bridge which had love locks on it. It's a pedestrian bridge. It's gorgeous. The locks were too heavy for the bridge, so they had to take those off. So this is the very tip of the island. These guys, they were having a moment. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. There's some live music. This is the first live music of the thing.
Oh, is there live music? Wow. C'est en vivo. They're playing music. Oh, I'm not sure what that instrument is. Can I? A harmonium. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you for educating me. Are you gonna play? Do you mind? Can I turn the camera towards you? These guys are all the way in America. America! I'm gonna turn it around so they can actually hear.
Hi.
You
Hi.
can them. I can't hear them.
Okay. So I do one little thing and then he does because he's better than me, okay?
Ok,
Oh, no.
on va vite.
Practice makes perfect.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Did it get weird?
Hare
Got weird.
Hare.
It's a high pitched connection right here. I'm there. I did not anticipate the religious aspect. We're gonna move in a second. You'll see my incapacity be rude.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Like,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
merci beaucoup.
Hare Rama.
It's beautiful, but the words aren't diverse enough for us. We got to move on to diversity of words.
Hey, first live music of the Fête live
It
music.
was the first live music. They tricked us right there. That was a hoodwinking if I've ever seen one. Because where are my glasses? Yeah, I got my phone. Okay, so I'm not discombobulated. Thank you. Death taxes and Hare Krishna. Jacopo with it live. Okay, let's show you. I am drinking a beer. I told you that already. Diversity of the world is what's needed. Absolutely. And it was beautiful. I just don't know. I don't know what they're talking about really. It's just the same word.
Accordion don't, seems like it's kind of the same instrument.
Harmonium?
The harmonium
They
and
hear
the accordion seem like it's the same instrument,
It's the
right?
same family, maybe. It's the same family. She's squeezing and dipping. We're so provincial here. That's the fire department. Merci. These were the guys that were like scared of the international music. Not scared, but stone faced. But the young guys were all trying to woo their lady friends, and you know how it goes. It's like gotta be cool, even here. So we're looking at Pont Neuf. It's a pretty night. What's the temperature?
I can tell you. I think 22 degrees.
22 degrees means nothing to me. 70? Is that 70? It means a little. 22 degrees. You know, there's a little park next to us. This would have been the grounds of the Royal Gardens. Those of you who are not familiar at all of where we are, time to adopt the metric system. Yeah, Jacopo, I know. I love it. Jacopo is Italian, but spent a lot of time studying in the US, or enough time at MIT and other places. Ohad's coming in from Boston. Larissa, are you in Boston? Am I crazy? No, you're not in Boston. Hold on, I know. Oregon. Did I get that right? Washington? Brooklyn, Jesus. My memory is like small chickens. Small chickens have better memories than that. You will forgive me, Larissa. I will never forget. Because she's like, where's Brooklyn at? I wanted to sing the whole time. I wanted to sing songs like, come on. I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8 8s, 9 9, 10 10 that never ends. Biggie Smalls is the illest. That's the start of where's Brooklyn at? Where's Brooklyn at? And Brooklyn's in the house. Okay. No, I really wanted to sing some Air Supply to you as well. If you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, girl, baby, please don't go. No? Stop that. All right. Let's stop that. I really do like that song. Okay, so you're looking at the Pont Neuf, and you're looking at the masks which Henry IV had commissioned when he was trying to make fun of his friends who were getting very drunk. Here's the fun. He threw a party and he had them sculpted. Pont Neuf is the first bridge of his D. What's new? You say Quad Neuf. I don't hear it enough. Do you hear Quad Neuf sometimes? Quad Neuf?
Like kind of saying, what's up?
What's up, Quad Neuf? Yeah. So Connor's somewhere in the mix. He's hiding. That's good. Hide, Connor, hide. Oh, this is where we're gonna get on soon, so that we can get to the marais. It's a fast track marais. That's not the horse, the bike. That's Henry IV right there. Henry IV consecrated this bridge, 1607. Henry IV had an unfortunate circumstance. He was Protestant and converted to Catholicism in order to be king. He was assassinated for his Edict of Nantes, which said that you can be Protestant or Catholic and still run the nation. So I told you I was going to tell you much about the history, but the Pont Neuf is different because it was the first bridge not to have housing on it. I'm not showing you any maps. We're walking towards. Wow, Jacopo, that is an angry face you just somehow got on there. That's. What up, Jay Kent? Okay.
Is that Connor?
That's right, my favorite. Not okay. Air Supply or Biggie Smalls. Connor, yeah, Connor's here. Yay! So we're at the tip of the island again, Monday. So those of you, Biggie's fine. Air Supply. I mean, it's not my favorite, but swear to you, I do like it. It's soft. Hi, how's it going? What are you listening to today? Qu'est-ce que vous écoutez ce soir? Alpha One? Okay, a strong rapper. I like you. Okay, it's a French rapper. So everybody feels empowered to listen to music today. He has a YouTube channel. Look at this advertisement. What is it for? Go ahead. I've never done a YouTube channel for hip hop. You wanted to show it to us? Tell us, how do you feel about the return to action in Paris? Like no curfew.
Oh, okay.
Ok.
Vous aimez qu'on est revenu au bar?
Yes, it's good.
It's good?
It's very good, bro. This is a highly developed conversation. I think there was a lot of MDMA in the water tonight. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That was it's very good.
I think he wanted to show you the YouTube channel of Alpha One.
Oh, is that what it was? Alpha One? I don't know. Hip hop. It's the second largest consuming nation of hip hop here. But honestly, if you like hip hop, there are a few bands that you might really enjoy.
The greatest of all time.
They, you can hear, yeah. They like NTM, which is really a foul abbreviation for. I mean, we're all adults here. I always feel shy about being, extra adult, but nique ta mère is what NTM means. It's like F your mom, but it's they sang a song that all the French think it's like the original L'Assassin de la Police, but it's a derivative of a Boogie Down Productions. That's the sound of the police. When you whoop whoop, that's the sound of the police. That was a Boogie Down Productions song, and it was grabbed from them. So we're walking up to where it is really packed in Saint-Germain. You would think the Saint-Germain's a little bit stolid because of the level of wealth. I enjoy it on other times of the year, but it's actually this area, Odéon, is booming. I'm gonna try to walk a little bit slower so you can see. I mean, there's no curfew now anymore. There's no curfew, and as of yesterday. What is strange, which you might find strange, Justin, well, that's not 100% strange, is that I thought when we were going to start dancing, it was going to be 72 hours and it was going to be a real release. But I looked at them dancing to some cheesy 70s songs, and I know I sing the Air Supply song. It's okay. And I thought, oh no, Celebrate Good Times is on. I mean, I don't like that too much. I thought we were going to get something like original.
They did that last night, you mean?
No, right now. I was walking around earlier. So it's 9 o'clock here. And I am not seeing or hearing what I was seeing earlier. We'll get there very soon, but again, it's just about the people. The youth. If you've not heard the word youth in French, it's jeunesse. And when you're in a small town, this is my favorite thing about small town France, which obviously we're not in. You would say jeunesse locale, local youth. There's a band named Local Youth. Oh my God, these guys are genius. Every town you go to that's a small town. When I first got to Paris, I was playing foosball against some local youth. Oh my God, it was their biggest moment ever. They loved playing with the city slickers, especially in America. And they whipped us so badly. We were like 37 and they were like 15 and just getting killed. Yeah, it's busy down here. I usually walk faster. Sorry, Justin.
I get my steps in.
Take their baby. Yes, the baby foot, Connor. The baby foot, very, very seriously. Can we walk the street? I like to walk in the middle of the street. Cars coming? Scoot, scoot. So this is what it comes down to. And I saw a bunch of outfits earlier, and I just wanted to make sure that you got a little of the outfits. I mean, I might be not subtle, so I'm going to try to be more subtle. But like, it's a big night for a lot of people. Wouldn't you say? It's kind of a big night for people tonight. Sorry if I'm screaming that. This is the night somebody's going to get hit by a car for sure. And it's not going to be me, friends.
Yesterday
It's the first night of no curfew.
everyone was going nuts.
It's a Monday night. And thank you for being here and sharing the birthday. If you have to go, because some of you might have said that you might not be able to be here. So I know that some of you might have to go early. Just do what you got to do. Or if you want the video off, yeah, we're gonna go to. This is a room. I am attempting to. This is a street right Saint-André des Arts. Rue Saint-André des Arts, and it's gonna be DJ. We're gonna go to from this street to Odéon to Rue Bussy. Maracuja. Maracuja is passion fruit. Sorry, just checking in and see a message. Oh yeah, Larissa, I'm not checking up on you. I wasn't responding to you. I just know that Maracuja is passion fruit. Everybody's got their thing, and I know like when there's 5 or 6, but that there might be a tendency to want to stay on to save me. But I am good. I'm having a great time. 6 o'clock was great. Oh, look at that pizza. That's pretty good. So it's DJ, right? By the way, this place is called Le Tennessee. Yeah, I like an Italian thing. That's not pizza. That's a slice, though. That's American. There's a real band here, apparently. Show me the way. I'm gonna show me the way to the real band. Yeah, well, not too long. We got to keep it moving. I'll come back, but oh, a real band. No, Connor, Oscar wasn't jamming out tonight. He couldn't make it tonight. On the 26th, maybe I'll do it live. Oscar is my songwriting partner. That sounds funny to just say that, but that's the case. We haven't produced too much that lives in the marketplace, about 3 songs, but we have about 36 altogether. Have you ever heard of the band The Whitest Boy Alive? Anyone? This is kind of like, they're good, but this is kind of how I feel here. Have you ever heard of the band The Whitest Boy Alive?
What?
Whitest Boy Alive?
No. Sounds like a band I'd be a part of.
They're a Norwegian band.
That makes sense too.
This place is called the Tennessee Jazz Bar.
That's pretty cool.
I like, but troubled by coming to Paris and listening to Tennessee jazz, which, as we all know, is Memphis jazz. It's not Tennessee jazz. These guys are just pure jamming. We'll go to take you more. I mean, there's obviously a lot of action and a real close up of Justin's face. We'll get you. Let's keep moving because they want to see music, but these guys are half jokers. Sorry. My lady friend is a musician, and she said there's actually no good music in the city except for a couple places tonight. That's a little bit pretentious, maybe, but
And everybody, as you walk by, everyone's like, "Oh, that guy's doing a vlog. He's doing a vlog."
yeah, people think we do vlogs all the time. What's up? You want to say something?
What's up? It's live.
America live.
For which it's live.
It's live. Yeah, they're listening to you. Say whatever.
Hello, it's
it's
like a music festival today. We're having a lot of fun, drinking a lot of Ricard. You know Ricard?
We love America. Except the Republicans. Playboy Carty. We love live Democrats.
Listen to Magma.
Trump. Yes, let's go. Let's go, my boy.
Merci. Hey.
Tranquille. Regarde-nous là.
It's getting out of control. Los Angeles. I should say Los Angeles. Oh, this is smooth. This is smooth. What you got?
This is Marmo. This
Whoa.
is like young guys doing the bullshit in the street, like.
Young guys doing the bullshit in the street. This is Marmo.
It looks like Marmo.
Yes.
Joe Biden. Joe Biden's cap. Joe Biden's cap.
Joe Biden. Joe Biden's
Joe
cap.
Biden. No cap.
Merci, la gare. Merci. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you came. That is the definition of.
That was playing.
They are, but there's a band down here. I just for the virtual, we keep it moving. If we don't see it, we keep it moving.
Keep it bouging.
Just because the scene, like at home, you don't want to wait for a band. I don't want to wait for a band in live either. There's a lot of different types of music that you all like. I have a familiarity with most of them except Larissa's. You can tell me what you like, Larissa. She likes Biggie, not Air Supply. Chicago? Come on, a little Chicago? No? Yeah. I know Ohad's a sucker for both of those bands. Good songwriter. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so here's the scene. This is Odeon, and this is the Rue Bussy. Normally, not like this. A little active, but this is just a DJ here.
Really?
Yeah, this is Rue Mazarin. So it's literally like a takeover of the streets. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a little bit of a reaction to the fact that we haven't been able to do this in a long time. But some geniuses are trying to get through in their cars. That's such a bad idea. Thank you to Ilaria Jacopo, who just texted. Okay, so apparently the DJ is even struggling to produce music. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? C'est la fête de la musique. Mais pourquoi il n'y a pas de la musique sur la fête de la musique?
Covid.
Non, mais là maintenant.
Là maintenant, bah, je sais
Pourquoi ils ont
pas.
arrêté?
Bah, je ne travaille pas pour le Gucci. Donc je ne peux pas vous dire.
C'est pas un endroit on va parler en anglais. It's not a place that people usually go.
Is it the TV?
It's the TV.
I think it's a Zoom one.
It's the TV. No, it's the. Oh, you should speak good English.
I
You're
try
American.
to.
You
but-
try to. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they stopped, but they were playing earlier. They were playing earlier, and that's the report from here. Thank you so much. All right, this is just crazy right here, and there's actually no music. She drinking a Corona? Was she? Well, we can walk back that way. What time do we have? I have a watch on me. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to the place in the We're gonna take a couple minutes to take you to another part of Saint-Germain. So Saint-Germain-des-Prés isn't at all quiet. Rue Bussy is always very crowded. The Rue Mazarin is named after the fact that Mazarin, the cardinal under Louis XIII, is at the end of the street, his house. It's now the Institute of France. This naked burger is brand new. What do you think of that? It's a vegan burger. I asked them earlier. It's overpriced, I think. I saw a chicken burger is like $18. Chicken burger is $18.
Stuff with that impossible meat and whatnot.
What's the impossible meat like? Throw us some messages about impossible meat. Is it good? Is it terrible? It's all right. It's all right. I mean, Justin doesn't make any impossible meat at his restaurant.
No, but I had some when I was back in the States last time, and it was actually pretty dang good.
Okay.
Oh wow, La Procope still hasn't opened.
I remember when I was eating.
That's the oldest cafe in all of France.
Please tell us. That is the oldest cafe in all of France. In fact,
1686.
1686, Mr. Procope founded this, and Robespierre, Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, and many others spent time there discussing the revolution. The revolution was a shift, a major shift. Aristocrats saw the writing on the wall. At the end of the 7 Years' War, France under Louis XVI wanted to get back, so 1756 to 1763, wanted to get back at Britain. So they sent some ambassadors to the United States, what becomes the United States, and those were Gilbert Lafayette and Maurice Talleyrand. And those guys were radicalized, probably because they saw the writing on the wall and they knew that if there was no money and nothing to eat, that they would be the targets. But they talked to Thomas Jefferson and Washington, so Lafayette thought of Washington as a father, and they understood that the natural position of the human is not to be in a situation where there is an absolute monarch, that it's liberty, that's the natural position, and that privilege isn't natural. And capital is going to replace social position as an arbiter of justice. So in other words, it's not just who you are that's going to make you something, it's the amount of industriousness. And these guys came back to Paris, and this is the area where they were starting to produce newspapers. The aristocrats, not as much as the middle class. The middle class was writing them. This is the neighborhood where there are a lot of publishers. So there are hundreds of bookstores in Odéon Saint-Germain, but I'm going to show you the names of places. This one's called the Danton, because
right next to it, these are my favorite places.
These are our favorite places.
Yves Camdebord is like the
Here, you got to talk in this.
Yves Camdebord is like the godfather of bistronomy, and his restaurants are super famous and they're super good.
And you can go to them and meet people, actually. That's a large problem in Paris. You have this idea that you're only going to I gotta watch out. I want to show you this restaurant called Les Editeurs. So I need to step out on the street to show you that. Justin's risking his life too. So Les Editeurs, this is a Flammarion. Flammarion is one of the biggest publishing houses in France, and it is just up the street. And there's many others. I don't think I would send you to this restaurant, the Hibu, which means the owl. It's not very good. Oh, I love this place. The Maison de Whiskey. They brought a lot of good things to Paris. Mezcal is one of them. I think they started distributing mezcal.
That way you guys sing Luxembourg.
Oh yeah, up this way you've got the Palais de Luxembourg, the Senate, which is just there. So if you needed a map, I don't think I'm going to give you one yet, just because let's have the fun with this. But if you were looking at a map, right now we're headed to the Marché de Saint-Germain, Rue Princesse, and another area where there could be a lot of people. And then we're going to try to find Justin's bike, and he's going to put me in the front, and hopefully we have time to get to the Marais, because you'll see a different vibe. This is the Moose. It's a Canadian bar. And you can see people are going back inside. They're going back inside. What's the most famous Canadian dish that you know of? Which proves, Justin just said it. It proves that Canadian food is not easy to really ascertain. If you were doing a week of Canadian food, it would be a short week. Ham. No. Something different. It's some curdled, what are they? Curds? Cheese curds. But it's got a name. It's poutine. Poutine is the name. No. Vous voulez? Everybody thinks it's a vlog. I don't have time for that. Just loving that you're here and we're doing this live. This is a Gérard Mulot. If he was open and we were here during the day, this is one of the best bakeries. Do you like Mulot?
Huh? Mulot? No, not really.
He doesn't like Mulot. This one, the Maison Mulot. This boulanger. I'm putting him on the spot. Okay. So
I thought you said boulot, the sea snails.
Oh, nasty. He thought I said the sea snails. Those are funky. If any of you like sea snails, good for you, but it's not easy. No, Gérard Mulot is very good. We're not seeing any music yet. I think this year is a bit strange. I think they don't want us to congregate with large amounts of people, but there obviously are. So let's see another scene.
And
Come-
no more masks. Oh, this place.
No more masks.
Oh.
Let me show you
Used to
some
be a different
buildings
spot.
just so you have a feel of Saint-Germain as well. This is the most expensive district in Paris. It pays to get a sense of how you would be living if you were here. At about 12 to 16,000 euros per square meter. Pays to have had an ancestor give you this one. That would be my best guess. The marché had an indoor market predominantly, and then it needed a new tenant, and so it got Apple and
And another Camden restaurant.
another Camden Board restaurant, one that's open, and this British place, Marks and Spencer's. So usually on the Fête de la Musique, there will be music at every venue.
So here's another level from floor.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not fun. They're just like I mean, I guess it's fun just to hang out at night, just in case you want to know.
Three Michelin star chef right there eating.
Where?
Right there in black dress.
Okay, so Justin knows that the person in the black dress is a 3-star Michelin chef, and I don't know her name, and she just looks like a woman in a black dress. What's her name?
Hélène Darroze.
And-
Hélène Darroze.
And what's
She's
her
a judge
restaurant?
on, it's her, of her own name. It's restaurant Hélène Darroze.
Ellen Darroze. She's a judge on Top Chef. Does that still exist in the U.S., Top Chef? I feel like an alien to the U.S. Oh, I doesn't know. No? Larissa doesn't know either. I can only see 2 of you at a time while the others don't have the video on. Okay, let's see if this neighborhood's got it together. Justin, what do you think? Do they have it together?
So anyway, I know that at least down this way is where every year I try and come out to this one band that plays over here. It's like a big old brass band, and they're amazing. They do like top 40 hits covers and stuff like that. And they're great.
Top 40 hits. Okay, let's see what they got today. I'm always looking for something French.
Hopefully they're here.
A little mix of French. We'll see. Okay, so but this is what people are doing. The event goes all night, so nobody's in a rush, I guess. Again, we're on Monday. This guy's here too. He's feeling it. I like this neighborhood quite a bit. I think this neighborhood shines, and clearly these people do too. You see the it's a quite well off. The demographic is today. It's just teenagers. The demographic. Not sure why. Maybe because high school ended on Friday last week.
We're next to Tiger.
We're next to Tiger. It's a gin bar. So this street, Rue Princesse, will be just bar after bar after bar. But we don't hear a lick of music. We'll walk through the crowd. Oh my God. Some people are saying. I mean, this just look like anything.
Where's O'Neill's from here?
Let's go back to your bike. Let's go to the Marais. We're gonna venture through this crowd. Rue Princesse. If Invader had an opportunity, that's a street artist that makes tile mosaics, to create a mosaic to commemorate this street, which is called Rue Princesse. What character would he have depicted? Man, these guys are real primitive. It is a young crowd tonight. This is a club which is private. They can't get in. They can stand in front of it, but
This is one of my favorite
can't get.
restaurants. The Bistro d'Henri.
Yes, Justin turned me on to this bistro. Bistro d'Henri is a real gem. They do some dishes that you will not find at typical bistros, like a blanquette de veau, and I enjoy it as well. You turned me on to it. And it's strange, but people are eating inside like they don't care. The police aren't policing the fact that you're only supposed to have a 40% attendance whatever rate. Tenancy? Wow. I kind of feel like I'm right now that I'm on Bourbon Street. It's not as sloppy, but it's got a little bourbon feel to it. And it might be moving too fast for it to be any. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Sweet. He said, hola, ¿qué tal? The mic isn't facing him, and it's not very original anyway. Hello, how are you? We're doing well. Hopefully you're doing well. We're going to get out of this and we're going to move to the other side of the river. To the right bank. Wait! On tourne, on tourne. Encore I got these jokers.
Ils sont encore là.
Oui.
Paris Saint-Germain.
De nouveau.
Paris Saint-Germain. You know
Neymar,
Niska?
Mbappé. Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez. Manchester City.
You know Gazo?
You know Riyad Mahrez.
You can't hear them. Parce
You know
que
Young Tag. Future. Travis Scott.
Young
Travis
Thug.
Scott. Don't deliver.
how about downtown Julie Brown? Downtown Julie Brown.
Biden jump. Joe Biden jump. School shooting.
Can they spell stalking? They are. These are young. This is a young crowd. I'm not against that. Connor knows we've walked these streets quite a bit, but I don't always, when I get out on the Fête de la Musique, for the past, last year they didn't have it, but typically I find a spot. I've lost Justin. I find a spot, and this is mediocre this year. There should be music everywhere. And the answer to the question about Invader is right there. It's Rue Princesse, so of course it's Leia. That makes sense. All right, let's get out of here. There are police. Wow. There's just a lot of police.
That's
All right,
a lot
that's
of
something.
police.
I don't know what they're gonna do. Like a bunch of dudes just hanging out, waiting to shoot tear gas, maybe. So there was a rave, kind of high school students. I say a rave, but the high school students, the school year was over on Friday, and they were hanging out. About
Oy.
5,000 of them were hanging out on the Invalides, and the police shot a tear gas at them. Did you know that?
When?
Oh yeah, you knew that. The police shot tear gas at a big crowd on Friday.
On Friday?
Yeah. So it's not that I didn't do the research. It's that this year is exceedingly weak on the music, at least right here. We're gonna find something in the Marais. Hopefully you have time, and we have time, because we've only advertised for 1 hour. My girl Lola wants to be walked. Oh wow. Oh yeah. Got Lola. Oh okay. Lola wants to be walked, and that pretty much makes me a vegetarian. He's got to run. Give me a minute. Okay. Fantastic. Ohad, take care of yourself. Thanks for being here. We're gonna go through the Ahavat you too. We're gonna go through the arts district to make this more substantive, and then get off at look at Pont des Arts, because this is where we are. It's a little more calm here. What do you think? This is Rue des Chaudes. When I first got to Paris, I needed a job, and I got a job teaching English, and it was in a gallery, and I could not find it for the life of me because it was in this very strange area, which is the gallery area. Rue des Chaudes. Échaude means like a lock and stock, the thing that you would put a prisoner in. This was right outside the city wall, and the city used to make an example of its prisoners by just letting them sit there like that. This is a little art. Fitting, because art galleries are all throughout here. Art galleries and boutiques. Yes, you can come in, push the door. So they're used to English speaking in this area. I don't know who buys art, but I know that the gallery that I worked with struggled. It's hard to sell art. They sold one piece a month. And that was quite good. As you can see, nobody's into art tonight. But we'll keep you here. If you've seen Emily in Paris, there's one scene of it. And I know it's stereotypical, but who cares? There's one scene where she goes to a party and it's in that yellow spot right there.
Where?
That one right there. Yep. Emily in Paris.
Goo?
Yeah, or one there. Yeah, right here.
Like a super tiny little wine shop.
Right here. Yeah. This is the place. This is the area where she goes to party. Or maybe this spot. I'm telling you, the party is here.
Are you serious? This is Juan Sanchez's place. This is a guy that owns Samia Fish La Brasserie.
Really? Juan Sanchez.
Natural wine cup.
It's Juan Sanchez's spot.
Yeah.
According to Justin. I got dismissed by.
He's from Florida.
He's from Florida. He might have been the guy that. So a guy comes into that place.
Atlanta.
And I'm carrying a backpack and I'm looking like maybe I'm the guy delivering stuff, but you should never have seen that. No, I'm not in the scene.
Oh.
And so he like, I forgot what he said to me, but he just walked in front of me. You got to straighten people out like that. So I told him that I was next. He's like, oh, I thought you were the help. And I was like, ooh, you should probably not say that to people. That's not very nice. Ooh. Whatever. I don't look so helpful to him. The boutiques right here are pretty cool. I like this one, Belle Rose. This is a very nice little plaza. Yeah. No, the square with the museum?
That little
square.
My
eyes are bad right now. The square is here. You've seen it maybe, but give him the people's. We'll show you a square. There's absolutely no music in it, but if you have a little, maybe we'll have a little extra juice. You're only planning on being here an hour, but we're just having so much fun. This for sure is in the. Well, this is in a lot of movies. This is a beautiful little plaza in Saint-Germain, next to the Delacroix Museum. The Black Sun Press was around the corner. In the 1920s, there was a couple that ran it. Look up Black Sun Press. See those dissolutes. They lived very eccentrically. Oh, this is a nice surprise. You turn a corner, you see a vehicle like that.
Super cool little museum there.
Yeah, this is the Musée de la Croix. The Musée de la Croix.
This furniture shop is pretty nice.
Very nice. Phenomenal. Spice. It's a spice store.
It used to be for funerals.
So there's a beautiful spice shop here. Next time you're in Paris looking for spices. This ends up being the furniture area. And quite a bit of expats were here in the 20s. When Ernest Hemingway came here, he got a letter of introduction from Sherwood Anderson to James Joyce, amongst others, and they lived on Rue Jacob, which is not far from here. It's the next street over. Unless this is it. God, I don't have my glasses on. I think that might say Jacob. Sorry. Yeah, this is Rue Jacob. Rue Jacob. So they lived right down this street. And Oscar Wilde lived just around the corner from here, next to the École des Beaux-Arts. Oscar Wilde died penniless. It was the year 1900. He loved Paris quite a bit. He spent only his last years here. If you ever have a chance to read any Oscar Wilde, I know that there's some major works of art, but the one that touched me was The Decay of Lying. It's a literary criticism piece by Oscar Wilde, and it is a very strong argument for how life imitates art. Of course, because he's such a brilliant writer, he's able to make the case for art imitating life and life imitating art, and then it is going to quite possibly give you a point of reference the next time you read something. This is the gallery where I worked at one point. Catherine and André Hugues. I love that last name. Hugues. Actually, when I took French class, I asked my teacher to call me Hugues, which is Hugh. I said I just wanted him to say it every time, and you know how you got to pick your name in French class, and he would just say Hugues. That guy was so mad at me so often because I was late every first period every day, and he let me in reluctantly with the look of death on his face because he knew that I was helping his class out. It's not that I'm such a great student, but I enjoyed French, and I think he'd be happy if he knew that I was a kid from San Bernardino living in Paris. It's unlikely. What is this? Maserati. I mean, Aston Martin. Okay. No glasses. It's a Maserati. I still got some class in my non-glasses.
This place is super popular.
Famous and fashion. It's very famous. This is Simone de Beauvoir, Henry Miller, Anaïs Nin. These locals who play. Oups, c'est moi. Je suis désolé. Oui, vous avez des mots. Merci. C'est gentil. Merci. Bonsoir. Okay, you got the delivery guy who's about to curse me out. It's Fête de la Musique. Where's everybody going so fast? I mean, that's my French argument is where's everybody going? These guys. All right. Well, what I think is that we're definitely not in the zone of music. But yeah. Ugh. Gotta go. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Thank you so much for being here. I've enjoyed you being here. Enjoy the rest of the night. We'll see each other soon. I want to show you. Now I can see, so I won't get run over as much. George Sand, if you've ever heard of her. George Sand was one of the most famous authors of her time. She lived just here. She dated Frederick Chopin. She was committed to the idea of being equal to men, so she wore pants. Can you imagine that? She wore trousers, 1804 to 1876. So she lived here. She was more successful than some of the other authors. And just so you know, like I'm not the only one walking in the street, right? Everybody's walking in the street. Even that guy who looked upset. Why is he upset? That's the École des Beaux-Arts, started by Napoleon. And Oscar Wilde lived in a pretty cheap hotel down that street. It's called L'Hôtel. And the room that he was in is still there. The famous line that he says at the end of his life, before he dies, he says about the wallpaper, which he did not like. He said, "One of us must go." And then he died. I'm doing a walk with Context on Wednesday at Père Lachaise, and usually I'll show Oscar Wilde. Won't have as much fun as I'm having with you guys. I mean, I will, but it's in a different way. Today's Fête de la Musique. It's a fête. So we were finding music. Justin's not. I'm not used to going with somebody, but my pace is really strange for anybody else. It's like fast, and then I slow, and then if we come on a walk ever together, obviously I watch your pace and follow yours. But with Justin, I'm just like moving heavy. There's Connor. Look at that. I can't hear anything because I'm not plugged in, but I like looking at your face. You're inspiring. Is it the three of us now? No, there's somebody on the next page too, I think. Nope, it's the three of us. There were others that were possibly going to come, but I've been experimenting with, as you know, Larissa and Connor, with the last minute, and I enjoy it quite a bit. And hopefully, you're getting something out of this. This is Rue Mazarin, and Rue de Seine, just so you have the names of the streets. It's the 6th district, and now we're going to make a transition. I really was hoping we would be able to get in his bike. That was one of the big reasons why I said, come. So we're going to do it, but I don't know what kind of timing you have. The nice thing is we took a little spin here. Voltaire used to be on this pedestal here. He's been defaced so many times, and I am not 100% sure why. So Voltaire's used to be here. Montesquieu is under the bushes to the left. Montesquieu was the creator of the notion of the separation of powers, so legislative, executive, and judicial, which we use in the US, so I thought I'd mention. All right, we go this way, and whoa, very fast car. Watch out. This genius with Aston Martin. He's frustrated. All the money in the world will not allow you to kill people. But maybe it will, actually. I don't know. I worked for Ted Kennedy in college, and people used to always tell me about Chappaquiddick. It was very frustrating because, I mean, I don't know. I said I work for the guy. Sorry, I work for the people, not the guy. But what do you think of that? Did he commit the crime? That's another story. Okay, we're coming at Mazarin's house. Cardinal Mazarin. Single family house. And it is currently the Institute of France, which is 5 different institutes, including the Académie Française. The Académie Française is the academy which is devoted to maintaining the French language in order to preserve the culture. So they protect the language by making rulings on usage. Like bon weekend is not French, so you can't use it in your research. You have to say bon fin de la semaine, or ordinateur is the word instead of le computer. This is the Louvre. Justin, I think we're gonna go back to your bike, but we have to go this way. We'll show you the view though. I don't know that we'll get to the Marais with you. I mean, if you have to go, you have to go. I've said that before. I enjoy that I have 5 minutes. I enjoy that there's a time frame here, but we still could roll a little bit longer. I just want to show you where we were earlier. This makes quite a bit of sense. So we were at this point just here. And there are people on the quay that are listening to music. That's the Louis Vuitton museum hotel just here. Louis Vuitton headquarters is just beyond that. But you have a spire right here. Look at that sky. Guys, you don't need me. That sky is gorgeous. So you have Saint-Chapelle, and then you have a crane. What do you think that crane is? That's Notre Dame just there. On this end, it's not looking too... Wow. Let's look at this. This is rough looking. We're getting some drops right now, but I don't think those are drops that are coming. That is a subtle Armageddon that is coming. Wow. This is an angry sky. That's the tip of the Eiffel Tower coming. So what I suggest is that we go to your bike. Do you have the leg strength to... He's got the leg strength to put me in it. That could be really cool. I'm afraid that we might...
Where do you want to go?
The Marais, but we'll just cruise around for a little bit. You'll have like 5 minutes where you'll really be zipping through, and you'll see really fast on the front of a bike. Do you have any questions, thoughts? Where's the music? Did you want to say that? Where is the music?
Where is the music? I gotta say, I feel like every time I come out, I have more and more questions. Where is the music?
Yes. So Justin just said every time he goes out, he questions where more and more, where's the music? And I've thought to call this Midsummer's Day instead of Fête de la Musique, because it's more and more apparent to me that the live music aspect is very vapid. It's hard to catch any serious artists who are trying to perform at any high level. It's like more DJs, and it's more like selling drinks and things like that. And, I mean, that's okay, but that wasn't what we were after. Is that a disappointment? Every year my birthday is Fête de la Musique. Every year. And I enjoy it.
Coming out to party for your birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
That's probably more what's happening.
There's a party, and you know, birthdays, to get to some esoteric information. What do you think of birthdays? Do you find yourself attempting to celebrate a birthday, or do you
Depends on milestone.
no, always fun. Oh, let me see what that was. Have to jump. Have a happy birthday. Oh. It's young Connor and us. Larissa's like, what was wrong with those guys? They were goof troops today. Well, that's the way it goes, homie. I can only plug in with you. What do we got in timing wise?
It is 10 o'clock.
Can you hear
10
me?
o'clock. Yeah, she had to go. She makes a good point. When you gotta go, you gotta go. She came on though. And that's cool too. I can hear you now. Wow, where are
Can you hear
you?
me?
You're in the Maryland house.
Happy birthday, brother, man.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Happy
I like your
birthday.
hair. That's smooth.
I got hey Justin, what's up, buddy?
He said, "What's up, buddy?"
What's up?
Yeah, what's
I'm
up?
having flashbacks at what is it, La Coupole, when we went out
Oh yeah, super flashbacks.
to that
Yeah.
after party.
That flower party was fun. I met some really nice psychologists. She ended up being pretty intense, man.
I thought I had the scoop when I met the guy with the
Picture
the
with
face.
those crazy looking
the-
authors, those crazy looking writers at the Frere Bogdanov
Oh,
from the end of
those
the
crazy looking authors, the brothers.
Yeah, the
Remember the
brothers,
Yeah,
faces?
yeah.
Hey.
I-
What were you about
I
to
thought I
say?
had-
You pop on an image of what?
No, I said I thought I had the scoop when I thought I met one of them. And I ran to Justin, and Justin whips out his phone. He's already got a picture
You got a picture of what?
with the one of the guys with the plastic surgery. I don't know if he remembers that.
Yeah, he remembers it. The guys with the plastic shirt, those guys are weird. I've seen them twice. I'm kind of grossed out by those guys. Like, they don't interest me in any kind of way. That's where it went. That was a weak ass showing on the Fête de la Musique. I'm sorry. Man, that was like Fête de no Musique.
Apologize for anything.
Pardon me?
I said, don't apologize for anything. It was great vibes.
I mean, I hope it was pretty good vibes. I was trying to throw some info in there. Who cares about info? I should just shoot up heroin when we're on live, just like Taiwan off. Bam, I'm just kidding. But you know, it can get silly. It can get silly. I think Justin's got to go soon, so we were just gonna drink a beer. What are you up to today?
Recovering and got a big week of physical therapy and rehab ahead of me.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad you showed up. You've been very supportive, very happy birthday, happy Father's Day. You showed me the love. Where
Yeah,
is
man.
the love? She didn't like my Air Supply song. Man, I was singing that for you. You weren't there. Were you there when I sang the Air Supply?
I think I just jumped on.
I hit the high note. Woo. Whatever.
How did the first session go?
Cool. The first session was cool. The first session, there were more DJs and it was more chill. I feel like this was like rookie night on Saint Germain. It was just like, it was weird. Can we go to a bar? Or you want to have a drink or you got to go home? What's that? Oh, do we have 2 beers? No, we have 1 beer. You can get a drink from my back pocket right here and we can.
Go have a
We
birthday drink.
Where's your
Go have a
bike?
birthday drink.
I don't have a bike.
Oh, you didn't bring your bike?
No, I didn't bring a bike because I had to do other stuff. It was going to be too hard for me to do. Like I picked up Leopold. Whoa, this is kind of crazy. You have Lindsay in this thing?
Lindsay and Atlanta.
But it's chaotic tonight, no?
Maybe a little bit chaotic and like we go through some of those streets.
No, but I mean, Connor doesn't care where we go. Do you want to, because I only have 10% of battery. Easy. Yeah, we want to get away from this nonsense
I mean,
here.
it's more just like I don't want to go and sit and like wait to get into some place. Where can we go and get in?
Okay, we're thinking where can we go to get in someplace? This is Châtelet.
Is there like a bodega we can get some roadies and somewhere?
Yeah, let's get
On
some.
Place Dauphine. Any bars on Place Dauphine?
This is whack, but yeah, there could be some. How about if we go So weird. You want to go to Outland? You know Outland? It might not be open. It's in my, sorry, Connor. Outland is it's very near me though.
You know what, man? With all of these dark clouds coming in.
Oh yeah. Okay, we gotta go. Oh yeah. Okay, Justin's gotta go. And I'm gonna go too. I'll stick with you. Sorry that Justin, that was very quick. That was kind of crazy and quick. I was just moving everywhere. Here, take another beer. There's another beer in there.
Man, I'm down to go. Like, when you go to a bodega, you mind going like, I don't know.
Do you want to go there? What are people doing on the island? Jesus, they're getting lit on that island. They're getting crazy on this island over here. I got one beer. You can drink it. We can go half-half and just check it out. Half seas. Sounds like it's crazy down there. Is it coming from there?
Yeah.
Kicking.
Yeah, man. Kicking like a Van Damme film. Kicking like a Van Damme film.
Does it feel like a lot of bottled up energy being released, so to speak?
Yes, it's kind of weird though. It's like teenage energy. I don't care about the teenager and shit. It's like, where are the adults at? Like, I ain't trying to like squeeze some young nubile titties, although I will. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. It's good. We tried to find music. You were the best music we found. There was barely anything. There's no live music tonight. But they're not playing live though, are they?
Have you been to République, Bastille, those big
Non, mais je pouvais pas à pied. Là, je suis allé. On est allé. Mais ça va. Ma copine est une violoniste. Elle a dit qu'il n'y a rien aujourd'hui. Les sérieuses musiciens. Oui.
Like Red Mount.
Where's that? Nice. There's a lot.
It's like 10
Keep
minutes.
going. 10 minutes from here?
Yeah.
In the 9th?
Yeah, it's 9, but on the side of the 2nd.
I was in Bushmont, you said?
No.
I was on Leopold Bellin and I went earlier.
Yeah, okay.
There's DJs.
Yeah, I know.
Mostly
It's
DJs.
more fun to have people playing.
They're playing?
I don't know.
It sounds like they're playing, man. They were playing earlier.
We'll go check it out. Thank you. Straight up heart race. How you gonna play live music and play some art? Straight up, just
Definitely live.
straight hare.
That was a
Just
twist.
starting as we were leaving.
You didn't hear
Not
the
ex-
hares. So these guys were just
That
starting.
for
And
sure.
they were like jamming out. When we were walking up the way over here, the dude on guitar was like getting pretty freaking hot.
Oh, all right. I guess I could have come here. Do you hear a lot of wind?
No,
It's like a drum. This is like Hippie Hill in San Francisco. Let's see. I unplugged you just so I can go vertical, horizontal.